King of France, Princess Marie Adelaide. 1753, work image by Leotard, shown in Turkish costume, like a harem girl, like a inmate of a harem, one supposes. Shoes, the other accoutrements, all Eastern, except what's different? She's reading a book, not illiterate. And this is the harem associated, of course, with sexuality, with polygamy, with licentious activities on a multiple person scale in the Western imagination, certainly. And you might say, what's the daughter of the King of France dressing up like this? And it's, well, I'm sexy too, even though well buttoned up. And I read, I understand it, just pretending. It's a little masquerade, and the same can be said of this portrait here of a British aristocrat, Mary Gunning, the Countess of Coventry, around the same period, 1750s. No, she doesn't have a book, but again, relatively decorously dressed, complete oriental setting, divan, cushions, patterns, carpet, and sexy, but again, just pretending. And underneath these glamorous borrowings of oriental costume is this, there's something a little too sexy about this. Maybe somewhere hiding underneath, because what these are really alluding to is the most common picture produced of the Middle East by Western artists, European artists, namely the harem. Endless pictures of harems year after year in all the cities of Europe, major exhibitions. Back here in the 18th century, this is a French artist, Jean-Baptiste Van who went to Turkey, visited it, and here a relatively decorously decked out harem scene, which of course he didn't really see. Heard about it, thought about it, read about it, was lied to about it. Yes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah, I'll try. Okay. Here's an artist who didn't go to the Middle East, but who really determined a lot of harem picture imagery. And in this case, an interesting story. Naked women squeezing themselves, dancing naked, bathing in the pools, a picture of flagrantly salacious, let's say, so much so that the guy who ordered the picture, the patron who commissioned the work, loved it at first and then said, there's too much sex. Could you please cut out the picture, the figures on the left and the right especially, which are no longer there, and took the picture back, turned a rectangular picture into a circular picture to get away the more offensive nudes. And this is the double meaning of the harem. Love it. Wonderful. Multiple wives, all the sex you could ask for. Total licentiousness, but it's bad. Liking it and disliking it simultaneously, resident in this one subject again and again and again. Well, we could look at lots of harem pictures, but I guess I should censor them, right? One of the, here in England, a painter of harems again and again, even if the women are decorously dressed, it's still a picture of polygamy, which was offensive to, as you can see, almost every writer.